Few stadiums in the world carry as much mystique as La Bombonera, officially called Estadio Alberto J. Armando. Located in the neighborhood of La Boca, in Buenos Aires, the stadium is the beating heart of Boca Juniors, one of the most traditional clubs in Argentina and South America. The story of La Bombonera begins in the 1930s, when Boca Juniors was facing limitations with its old wooden field. In search of a modern stadium, the club acquired a plot of land in 1931 and began construction of the new home in 1938 with a design by architect Victor Sulcic and financing provided by then-President Camilo Cicero. The structure was designed vertically to make the most of the small space, resulting in the famous D shape, with one straight stand and the others curved and steep. On May 25, 1940, La Bombonera was inaugurated in grand style with a friendly match between Boca Juniors and San Lorenzo, won by the Zenizis 2-0. Since then, the stadium has undergone several renovations and improvements, including capacity expansion and modernization of its facilities. The informal name, La Bombonera, came about in a curious way. During the construction, Victor Sulcic received a box of chocolates as a gift. When he looked at the shape of the box, he noticed similarities with the stadium's design: tall, narrow, and slanted. The comparison caught on, and the affectionate nickname began to be used by fans and the media, eventually becoming official in popular imagination. Today, La Bombonera has a capacity of around 54,000 spectators. However, in past decades, it hosted even larger crowds when safety regulations were less strict. The stadium's attendance record is estimated at approximately 57,395 spectators during a match between Boca Juniors and River Plate, valid for the Argentine Championship on April 9, 1954. The stadium is divided into distinct sections. The popular South, or La Doce, is where the famous supporter group, La Doce, stands, singing non-stop throughout the 90 minutes. It's the soul of the stadium. The preferential and central seats are located along the sidelines, offering better visibility and greater comfort. The terraza is the highest and steepest section of the stadium, providing a unique panoramic view. On the straight lateral stand, next to the modern facade, there are corporate boxes, the press room, the museum, and VIP areas. Over the decades, La Bombonera has been the stage for unforgettable matches, especially in the Copa Libertadores. Numerous semifinals and finals have been played there. Highlights include the 3-0 win over Palmeiras in 2001 and the epic 2-0 victory over River Plate in 2004, featuring a memorable goal by Tevez. In the historic 2018 Copa Libertadores final, the first leg between Boca and River was held at La Bombonera. It ended 2-2 in an epic atmosphere that stopped the football world. The Super Clásico is another spectacle in itself. Every match against River Plate is a war of its own. La Bombonera roars like no other stadium. It has also hosted countless matches of the Argentine national team, especially during World Cup qualifiers, when the pressure from the fans serves as a psychological weapon. It was there that Messi shined against Peru in 2017, securing Argentina's place in the World Cup in Russia. One of the most famous legends of the stadium is that La Bombonera beats. And it's true. The vertical structure, with fans very close to the pitch, and the deafening noise from the stands make the stadium literally shake during decisive games. Many opposing players have reported difficulties communicating on the field. The pressure from Boca's fans is a lethal weapon. La Bombonera underwent renovations in 1996 and 1997 when it received a refreshed blue and yellow facade and glass boxes. In 2000, it was renamed Estadio Alberto J. Armando in honor of the most iconic president in the club's history. Despite the official name, La Bombonera remains predominant. Since the 2000s, there has been discussion about expanding the stadium or even building a new arena. The Bombonera 360 Degrees project proposes expanding the straight stand to create a fully enclosed structure, increasing capacity to over 70,000 seats. However, legal challenges and resistance from the fans have complicated the project. Beyond football, the stadium is also a tourist attraction. The Museo de la Pasión Boquense, located inside La Bombonera, is one of the most visited sites in Buenos Aires. There, visitors can explore the history of Boca Juniors, see historic jerseys and trophies, and even step onto the pitch. Great names have graced the stadium, such as Diego Maradona, who made his debut there in 1981. Martín Palermo, the club's all-time top scorer, and Juan Román Riquelme, the cerebral number 10 who ruled South America, also left their marks on the sacred pitch. La Bombonera is not just a stadium, it's a symbol of identity. Before I go, I'm leaving you with this stadium to discover.